Hi everyone, it's Mari from Doodles da Mari on Instagram, and today I have another planner update. So this is gonna be the November planner update, or just a flip through of the planners that I've been using in November. This is pretty much the same things I have been using throughout other months that I did a video like this bit as well. So for example, this one is my everyday carry planner. So I put stuff related to work and life in general here. There are a lot of personal things here, so I'm not going to show this one, but I already discussed this one in another video as well. So if you want to see, I recommend checking the other update videos as well. The next one would be, well, other than that one, I have one, two, three, four, five planners here that I have been sort of using. So I wanted to start maybe with the Juptik planner, which is a planner that I got from Juptik, and I was trying to use this as a Mio log, uh, and it turned out pretty well. I was trying to get into it. As you see, I only used 2 weeks. Yeah, only 2 weeks. And then I found out that actually when I start feeling kind of sick, when my stomach isn't doing very well, I tend to not to want to write the things that I'm eating because I know, a lot of the reasons why I feel kind of sick is because maybe I haven't been eating very well. So I ate a lot of things that I shouldn't be eating, like pizzas and things like that, and that was part of the reason why my stomach wasn't doing great. So I figured that, when I'm not doing great, I won't also log my meals here, which is the exact opposite of what I should be doing, right? So I might give this another try in December, but I'm not sure because I also don't want to feel even worse by, looking and seeing how bad I'm doing in terms of, the things that I should be avoiding. I'm not sure about that one. Nothing against the planner itself, it's just that my mindset is not completely there yet. Then I think I can flip through this one first. So this one, I have been using this as my gaming journal, but I haven't been playing at all, basically. So I kind of repurposed it to use this as my YouTube um, planner. So I have like October here and November here, and I just write down in pencil things that I might want to film, and then in pen whenever I post something. So other than my game journal here, I have also been doing, I have some pen tests here, but I've also been doing like just some notes of things that I might want to say whenever I'm recording a video. Um, and to be honest, I haven't been using this part a lot, but just the monthly view, I actually have been using it quite a lot, and it has been really, really helpful. So I figured, what I really need is basically just a monthly planner. Uh, so yeah, it's sort of working. I kind of repurpose it, but not super well. So yeah, that's my next planner. And then the other three are the ones that you probably know and are used to it already if you follow me and watch my channel. But this one is my ink journal. I'm still using it, although I haven't used it quite as much in November, just because I have been super busy in November, so I haven't really had time um, to play with inks. So this is the first entry that I did for November with a swatch from everything I got from Simone. This is from when I received my fountain pen that I designed the artwork here, which I was so super happy about it. So I decided to make a spread here as well. Um, and then I didn't do anything else, and then the Pelican Hub happened. So I was actually the hub master for the Pelican Hub event here in Minneapolis. So it was super busy. So that's part of the reason why November was super busy for me. But then I did some swatching. They had some inks for people to swatch. We did it at Wet Paint store, and they kindly gave us like a whole bunch of inks that we could swatch. So I just started doing some swatches, and then my husband did some swatches as well because he's not a fountain pen person, so he was kind of bored there. So he kind of did the swatches for me, so he would have something to do while we were having the hub. But it was super fun. And then I came back with so many leftover ink because we actually had a distash table, so people brought in inks and samples, and I also had some empty ink vials that people could share their inks. So I actually ended up bringing home everything that was left over from the hub that people decided not to take home. So I brought home a lot of ink. So this is just some swatches of everything that I brought home. I think like 99% of these are gonna be samples, but I did get a few bottles as well. And it was pretty much it. So you can see it's not a very like pristine swatching, but I just wanted to swatch something. So I just took everything out and just did a very simple swatch, and that's pretty much all I did for November in my ink journal. So I'm gonna put this one aside as well. And then I guess I can go to this one. This one is also, same thing as usual. Um, November is not done yet, so it's not 100% complete, but you can have an idea of, how it turned out. Um, let me remove the blotting paper. So it started out really badly with me uh, making a lot of mistakes setting up the calendar. But it's okay, I just made a note. I don't really use this calendar for anything. It's just a way for me to separate one month from the other. And then I am using my Lamy Safari in white with an extra fine nib. And for ink, I'm using Ferris Wheel Press Bluegrass Velvet, which I'm loving this ink. It's such a beautiful teal color. And then this is how it's turning out. Very simple, the same thing as I always do, just one paragraph per day. There were a lot of days in which I had to do like a retrospective journaling, which is fine as well. But yeah, it's still working pretty well, so I have nothing new, but also nothing bad to say about this system here. So this is it for my longhand writing journal. And then lastly, I have my Hobonichi Weeks memory keeping planner of sorts. So this one, as you can see, is pretty chunky. I'm kind of behind on it again. Uh, so let's see. In November, this is October, this is November. So November, I used Pilot Petite with a fine nib and a blue-black cartridge for my monthly writing. And then for the weekly view, let's see. This is all I done for November. So basically, I was kind of catching up uh, with some past weeks here, and this is all I did. So I still have one, two, three, 4 weeks that are completely blank, and I might go back and fill them, but I also am very much behind in November as well, which is fine because again, November was a very, very busy day for me, busy month for me. So just the fact that I'm surviving November is a good thing. So I'm this time I'm not super bummed about not, being able to catch up with this planner, and I think I will catch up eventually. We'll see. And then for back pages journaling, I don't think I had anything done for November. So let's see. This is October. Yeah, I don't have anything. I just glued my name tag here for the Pelican Hub, and then I will probably journal something about the Pelican Hub. And that's it. Still very much um, empty, but I'm surprisingly happy about it. You know, I'm not mad at it. I think I'm finally okay with having blank pages on my journal. So we'll see. I will still try to go back and fill some things out, but if I can't do it, then it's fine. I'll just move on. So this is it. These are all of the planners and journals that I used in November. Other than that, this week that I'm recording this is the first official week of moving to the new Hobonichi. So what I'm doing is I am using the milk tea one. Um, I'm trying to use the milk tea one at least for this week as my everyday carry planner just because I love this cover so much. It's so soft and so nice to touch. Um, so I'm giving it a try, at least on this week, as my everyday carry, and I'm kind of doing both in here and here just because, you know, if I have to refer to something that happened in the past, I still have this one. Um, so we'll see. I'm using this week and probably next week as well to try to decide if I'm gonna use this as an everyday carry or not. And then regarding these weeks over here, which is my memory keeping weeks, I will probably use it until December and only move to the new one in the new year. Just because I like to have all the weeks filled out if possible. Uh, and this is pretty much the same thing I did for this year. So I actually have all of the weeks from December in both these weeks here and the 2021 week. So, you know, this is a little bit extra, but just in case I have extra time and if I want to do something else, then this is what I would do. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. These are all of the planners and journals that I've been using for November, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.